Thank you so much for coming and sitting down with us today. We truly appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. So to start off, who is Sam Turner?
That's a great question. I think when I answer that question, it comes down to two things: a husband and a father. I've been married to my wife now for almost 8 years. I have 3 kids. I got a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 5-week-old. So not a whole lot of sleep getting done at my house right now. But I'm also a small business owner. I own Turner Ag Solutions, which is a commodity input retailer for farmers. We sell corn and soybeans for growers in this area, and as well as we provide crop protection for farmers in about 5 counties.
And since you are owner of an agricultural business, how do you think that experience would help you if elected?
Yeah, so and it doesn't have to be with ag business, just small businesses in general. We look at a P&L on a daily basis. County commissioners, they work with the county's budget. That's their main role. So being able to make tough budget decisions, understand what's important in prioritizing, not only from a business standpoint, but also county tax dollars, that's something that I have experience in. When I think about Boone County and gravel roads and potholes, for example, well, we're traveling those roads every day with our equipment. I tell people all the time, our sprayers, they weigh 30,000 pounds empty. So every pothole we hit, we know all about it because those sprayers cost as much as a house. So we're trying to protect them. So being a county commissioner is near and dear to me because I want to improve our local infrastructure to increase our economy and make it to where Boone County is a place where businesses can grow and strive in.
And you touched on it a little in that response to that question, but why else is it so important to have a county commission?
Well, it's important for a number of reasons, but the number one thing is, for county commissioners, we determine where your tax dollars are being spent, whether that's the sheriff's department, whether that's roads and bridges. There's a million different things that county money goes to, and at the end of the day, from the folks that we've talked to, they really are paying attention to what county commissioners are doing. They know the crime and different things in Columbia. They want to know how county commissioners can help out. And I think it's really important that we elect commissioners that understand what's going on in the county from numerous standpoints. And I hope that my candidacy shows that I'm invested in this county. My kids go to school here, my business is here, and this is where I want to be at.
And speaking to voters, what do you feel are the top priorities for them right now?
Yeah, so we're knocking almost 1,000 doors a week right now. So I make the joke all the time that the grandmas that walk at the mall are going to have a hard time keeping up with me by the time we get done this campaign because we're walking, it seems like every day, like 8-9 miles. But for voters, the number one thing is public safety. Where we're asking questions, what's important to them. We were at a forum just a couple weeks ago, and I asked the crowd who in this room feels safer in Columbia now than they did 10 years ago, and not a single hand went up. And that's something that's a grave concern. As someone that's got 3 young kids that's raising their kids in the school systems here, we want safe communities. We want to be able to attract, the largest employer in this county is University of Missouri. We want to be able to attract students here, and to do that, you got to make the streets safe. You also got to invest in infrastructure. We talk about county roads all the time. We talk about roads and bridges and how we can, continue to increase. I got an email today about a gravel road being dangerous, and it's just like, well, I've met with the road and bridge crew. I know they're capable of doing their jobs. We just got to give them the funding they need to do it.
And you touched on crime and safety. One of your focuses has been on law enforcement. What specific changes would you like to see if elected? Yeah,
so in just 4 years, the county's budget's gone up $44 million. Now that's an increase from whether that's the Wayfair tax, the marijuana tax. We're having an influx of cash to the county. What I'd like to be able to do is put some of that money towards the sheriff's department. Sheriff Carey and I have a great relationship. We know that we need more sheriff deputies on the road. Thanks to Caleb Rowden and the Missouri Senate, we're getting the regional training center for the sheriff's department. Everything that we're doing is trying to get more sheriff deputies on the road so that we can help out with the Columbia Police Department because we know there's a shortage of police officers right now. Fortunately, I was endorsed by the Columbia Police Officers Association. I think that means that they trust me as an individual that's going to stay true to his word and try to get more funding to the Sheriff's Department. So that's the number one goal right now.
And why do you think you're a better choice for Boone County voters compared to your opponent who has held the position since 2020?
Well, I think I just bring a lot of experience to the position. As a business owner, I understand a P&L. As a father of 3, I understand what local families are going through. And as somebody that just has met with thousands of people throughout this campaign, I'm starting to understand more and more what people are going through in the county. You know, as county commissioners, we can't control inflation, we can't control interest rates, but what we can do is work with realtors, developers, things like that to make sure that we're cutting red tape in our county codes to try to make it more affordable to live here in Boone County. So I tell people all the time, I don't have anything against my opponent, but I do think what we need in this county is somebody that can understand what the everyday family's going through, and that's something that I can bring to the table.
And Sam, is there anything else that you would like to share with voters before Election Day?
Well, I think the number one thing is just please get out and vote. This election is going to be really important, and I thank everyone that's helped me in this campaign. I thank you guys for having me today, but the number one thing is just get out and vote and give us a chance to earn your support.
Well, Sam, thank you so much. I appreciate you sitting down with us.
Thank you.